Welcome, football fans, to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. For everyone here at the Access Sports Network, my name is Dave Stevens, alongside analyst Mike Steele.
Thanks, Dave. I'm particularly excited for today's matchup. I just have a feeling that it's going to be a special game.
You are absolutely right, Mike. Let's see how things develop today. Nash kicks a deep one into the end zone. Matthew catches the kickoff. Tackled after a return of 31. He drops back. He muscles one, and he can't reel it in.
I used to love seeing the wideouts look at their hands after a drop, as if the ball that I just threw them bit them or something. Just catch the ball.
Bruno makes the sack. The offense will lose about 4. That'll bring up 4th down.
On 3rd down, the temptation to push the ball down the field is greater, but this quarterback did the right thing by taking what the defense gave him.
The Wranglers looking to get things going from the 45. He steps back to pass. Zings one way down the field to the sideline. And he crosses the goal line for a touchdown.
That was a great short strike into the end zone for the touchdown.
It's good. Kansas City with the first score of the game, 7-0.
Now these guys are looking over to the defense saying, get us the ball back so we can do it again.
And he's brought down after a return of 32.
The home team has to feel good about where they are. They're down by a single score and are in control of what happens next.
And he's brought down. That gets us to 3rd down. The QB with the handoff. That'll give them a fresh set of downs.
When you can pick up the first by running, it really opens up your playbook for the next set of downs.
Finally brought down. That will bring up 1st down.
Not a run that's going to make his highlight reel, but he keeps adding to his yardage today with that 1st down.
It's caught for the score.
I don't understand it. QBs have to force the ball into that tight space, and now the kicker has what, 50 feet to kick it through?
And it's good. The kick sails deep. Wheeler catches the kickoff. Makes the return up to the 32-yard line. Hamilton makes the handoff. Finally taken down. That'll be enough for the 1st down.
Not a run that's going to make his highlight reel, but he keeps adding to his yardage today with that 1st down.
Hamilton steps back into the pocket. That gets us to 3rd down.
Going max protection here on 3rd down might not be a bad idea for the offense.
And he steps in for 6. Touchdown.
In college or high school, that pass is not considered open. But in Access, that little separation is all these guys need to put up 6.
It's good. Kansas City will pull ahead with the score 14-7.
That was a big possession for the offense for them to be able to take the lead like that. The home team has a great opportunity to get back out in front of this ball game on this drive.
That signals the end of the 1st quarter. Kansas City out in front, 14-7. The ball's on the ground. That gets us to 2nd down. He drops back to pass. Zing. The pass is intercepted by number 50.
We heard it often that quarterbacks need to have a short-term memory when it comes to mistakes. That's so true. He needs to move past this interception and put it out of his mind. Points off of turnovers is an important statistic in football.
And he crosses the goal line for a touchdown.
Great execution by several key players to get that touchdown.
It's good. Kansas City widens their lead, 21-7.
And now, Dave, the backups are kind of begging for some game time.
Matthew takes the kick. Makes the return up to the 27.
The home team needs to get something going on this drive.
Steps into the pocket. Throws out to the right side of the field. And they can't connect. Incomplete.
The reason for a lot of the drop passes is that the receiver is thinking about what moves he's about to do rather than securing the ball first.
He drops back to pass. Matthew catches it. And that's enough for a first down.
Receiver gets up with the big first down motion. Pretty sure the defense have seen enough of that already.
Dropping back. Throws a pass. Good enough for a first down.
Now, when you want to get the ball into your receiver's hands quickly,
intercepted by number 98.
The quarterback is beside himself after that ill-advised throw. The offense has built up a nice lead and should focus on extending this drive as long as possible to eat up that clock.
That will bring up second down. Hamilton drops back. He muscles one, makes the reception. Philadelphia will call their first timeout here. That'll be enough for the first down. Olsen takes the handoff. Finally stopped. Philadelphia will call their second timeout here. That will bring up first down. Hamilton makes the pitch. Philadelphia will take their third and final timeout here. The handoff is he crosses the goal line. Touchdown.
Olsen showed great vision on that run, hitting the gap at the right time to shoot into the end zone.
It's good. Kansas City adds another score, 28-7.
In many ways, this one was not the game we expected, Dave. But certainly, this type of lead has made a statement.
Tackled after a return of 28.
The home team needs to get something going on this drive.
Pressure coming from the defense. That brings up second down. Number 7, back to pass. He muscles one. Incomplete.
These are the types of situations you always want to stay out of because the defense can just pin their ears back and rush the passer. What a play! Both teams knew it was an unlikely conversion on third down, but the offense executed their play perfectly.
Touchdown!
Great move by the receiver to shake off his defender and grab the short touchdown pass.
Just a bit outside. Philadelphia closes the gap a bit, 28-13.
I suppose no comeback is improbable, but don't say that to the fans who are already to their cars.
And he's brought down after a return of 31.
The home team could really use a big play here on defense, something to spark a comeback.
Second down.
That's one of those things that's just not coachable, Dave. You either have the ability to launch a ball in there like that, or you don't.
Drops back into the pocket. He is sacked in the backfield by number 56. Olsen on the carry. That brings up third down.
With this type of third and long, look for them to switch into cover to where corners will jam the receivers at the line, knowing they've got safety help over the top.
Bowen on the punt. And the kick goes out of bounds.
The home team needs to get something going on this drive.
Number 7 steps back into the pocket, throws a fastball near the sideline. That brings up second down. That marks the end of the second quarter. The Wranglers with the lead, 28-13. Day sends this one deep. Wheeler takes the kickoff. Tackled after a return of 32. Well, we've got a report from Emma Adams down on the field. Emma, what do you have for us?
Gentlemen, I spoke briefly with the coach for Philadelphia during the break. He was pleased that their front four were creating much pressure. The pocket was never clean for the opposing QB, and the running backs were routinely getting the ball with one or two defenders in their face. Hard to get much done with that kind of pressure. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for the insight, Emma. Stopped before he could break loose. Back near the 27. That brings up second down. There's a penalty marker on the field. He sets up and throws over to the right side. Let's see what the call on the field is. Philadelphia takes the penalty.
This guy has a huge wingspan, but you have to control those hands. Poor technique gets a lot of flags in this league. These are the types of situations you always want to stay out of because the defense can just pin their ears back and rush the passer.
Well, we'll see if that holds up after the penalty. Kansas City will turn down the penalty.
It's hard to say whether that was a great effort by the offense or just poor execution.
And it's caught for a touchdown.
This is big boy football. The defense might consider getting some new guys in because they just got manhandled.
It's good. Kansas City widens their lead, 35-13.
That score is important as it is now creates a two-possession lead for the away team.
And he's brought down after a return of 29.
It needs to be go time for the offense. They need to stop messing around. Tighten up your chin strap and get ready to drive the ball down.
He scored.
In college or high school, that pass is not considered open. But in Axis, that little separation is all these guys need to put up 6
inches wide, no good. Philadelphia reclaims some lost ground, 35-19.
Maybe some of the coaches take solace in that score, and I'm not so sure a comeback is out of the question. The offense needs to play it smart here. They're in control of this game and need to focus on not making mistakes.
Drops back into the pocket. Airs one out deep down the field. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs. He makes the pitch. He steps in for 6.
Huge credit goes to the blockers on that touchdown. That really paved the way right into the end zone.
It's good. Kansas City widens their lead, 42-19.
The home team would do well to really focus here. They need to execute a quick drive and score to get back into this game.
Tackled after a return of 28.
It needs to be go time for the offense. They need to stop messing around.
It's a fumble. Scanning. He steps in for 6.
Tell you what, Dave, the defense will want that to be a highlight, but you can make a case it's a Foley's candidate for the offense.
It's good. Kansas City widens their lead, 49-19.
The defensive coordinator was worried about this. He knows they can strike at will, and they prove it again here.
Makes the return up to the 25-yard line.
So much of football is mental. The offense needs to get a score in this drive to build some confidence if they want any shot of coming back in this game. That's the kind of talent this team has, Dave. Moving the ball at will against a defense that isn't full of slouches. Back when I was playing, if a receiver dropped a pass, he'd run a mile. If we see him running up and down the sideline, we'll know why.
That will bring up third down. Quarterback to pass. Makes the catch. First down. Steps into the pocket. Eluding defenders. He can't make the catch. The quarterback steps back into the pocket. Another sack for the defense. This one will push the offense back to the 26-yard line. That gets us to third down. He makes the catch in the end zone for a touchdown.
You know, the running back will sit and beg for the ball on those short distances, so it's always nice to see the QB pass that pigskin in for 6.
That marks the end of the third quarter. The Wranglers out in front, 49-26. Day kicks it to the right side of the field. Wheeler catches the kickoff. And he's brought down after a return of 29.
The defense has their backs to the wall here. Look for some aggressive blitz packages and tight coverage.
He safely steps out of bounds at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
You know, Dave, you can only go from first down to first down so many times before it turns into points on the board.
He pitches the ball to the runner. Third down. Hamilton looking to pass. Zings it. And it's picked off by the defense.
That's a situation where progressing down to your check-down receiver would be a much safer throw. Instead, he forced it in there and threw an interception. The offense will be looking to turn that turnover into some points here. I sure hope this receiver doesn't like sitting, because that's what he'll be doing soon if he continues to drop crucial passes like that.
And he goes down. Sacked down at the 4-yard line. That brings up fourth down. Crawford punts it away. Barker takes the kick.
The defense has their backs to the wall here. Look for some aggressive blitz packages and tight coverage.
Second down. Drops back into the pocket. Dodging the defender, and he misses his mark. He fumbles the ball. That'll bring up fourth down.
A conservative run call on 3rd and long. You don't want to unnecessarily take any risks there and end up in a situation that's difficult to recover from.
Number 7, dropping back. Another sack for the defense. This one will push the offense back to the 8. That brings up second down. Finds a target. Philadelphia will use their first time out here. Third down. And he goes down. Sacked down at the 17-yard line. Philadelphia calls timeout. That'll bring up fourth down.
A smart play by the offense. Everything was covered downfield, and you don't want to force one in. Throw it short and see if the receiver can make a play to get the first down.
He flings a pass. Incomplete pass.
Back when I was playing, if a receiver dropped a pass, he'd run a mile. If we see him running up and down the sideline, we'll know why.
Drops back into the pocket. He can't make the catch.
Even though that pass was incomplete, those are the types of throws that stretch a defense. The D was up to the challenge that time.
A penalty marker on. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. Let's see what the call on the field is. And it's caught for a touchdown.
The home team had all cylinders firing on that touchdown. Huge credit goes to the blockers on that touchdown. That really paved the way right into the end zone.
It's good. Philadelphia recovered some ground with that score. 49-33.
The home team needs to step up on defense now and get the ball back into their offense. The home team could really use a big play here on defense, something to spark a comeback.
The receiver can't bring it in.
The reason for a lot of the drop passes is that the receiver is thinking about what moves he's about to do rather than securing the ball first. When you can complete those types of throws for first downs, it forces the defense to move men out of the box, which opens up the run game.
He makes the pitch. That brings up a crucial third down. It's time to select the Mike Steele stud of the game. Mike, what player stood out to you today?
Today's stud is Olsen for the away team. The other team couldn't handle him today.